Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with the second part on the painting of this dwarf. So this is the, I forgot the name now, the Holdenstock, okay, Holdenstock is the last name, I don't remember the first name, that it's is one of the heroes or adventurers in the Core City. So we are going to paint we are going to do the second step here, we are going to keep painting it, the second part, I was meaning, and we are going to start working on the t-shirt now. So here we can do two things, or we can do very white, or I can go in brown. So and I decided I will go in brown, and I will use to have more control at this stage, I will use a dark brown that is the dried bark, okay? This one. You can use as well Rhino's hide, any color that you like in reality. Normally the colors here are just a guidance, I just want to share how I'm doing the paint job. But of course I will try to later on to put the colors as well in the description. I'm still doing this for most of the videos I have in my channel. So I apply here dried bark, okay. Try to not to leave any part. Okay, I will wait that this dries. While this is drying, I'm going to apply just aqueous air shade on the handle of the axe. Okay, here. Perfect. Now I will take Seraphim Sepia and I will put it on the parchment. And I will do the tubes as well. You can see that if you want to do parchment is really the way to go. Here. I was checking if I have more tubes, but not, the weapons don't have tubes. We can even do a little bit second layer on this pass, so it will increase even more the contrast. Okay. Good. The weapons I will wait to glue them. This weapon, because it's want to finalize first the work on the dwarf. The part I'm not that clear how to work is this part here, but I think what I will do now is I will apply moon oil. This will, you can see, is popping up the details inside. And at the end I didn't apply moon oil, sorry, I applied air shade, but any of the two will work. And we are going to work on this back here. I think here I did a small mistake, but I will correct it in the next way. Okay, I will do the plate of the scale and the thing and the holding it in gold to simulate brush, and I need to shake it more. Okay, I will do this in gold as well. The plate. This looks like a back of money, something like that. We are going to do this later on in browns. Okay. Now I need to wait at this device. So while this is drying, I go back to the t-shirt, to the shirt, sorry, and I will do the buckles he has on the shirt. So we'll take quite a thin brush. Wait, this one. We are going to paint these small buckles. Okay, something like that. Now I will use the brown in case I need to do some small corrections. Okay. Then this is another one, but it's very hidden on top. I will leave it like that. This is good. I will go back to the scale and I will use now a contrast paint. Here you use again snake by leather, and I will do the little bag with the snake by leather. Snake by leather, sorry. Okay, I will take, now that I'm here, Balthasar Gold, not this brush, just one, Balthasar Gold, and I will paint the indicator here. And I will use the same Balthasar Gold to make the frame a little bit more shiny. What I will do now, I will work on the jacket, so in that way I can put all the parts together and work with the full miniature and see the big picture. So we're going to work first on the darker part of the jacket, and I'm going to use Gothard Brown. I already have Viad Bark on my palette as well, and I will use, if needed, but I'm not fully convinced I will need it, Bainblade Brown, but this is in my palette just in case I use it. So I start with Gothard Brown. I think I will need it, the Bainblade Brown, and I will do like that. Okay, and then I will do this part as well. And I will take now the Viad Bark and I will add some here in the middle. Can even take a little bit of let's call this Corvus Black. Okay, some black, and add a little bit more. Like that, not too much. Okay, so I was using this one, Corvus Black. Now we add more Gothard. And I think at the end we will need to use the Ben Brown also here. Just everything out of it. We're going to do there. I make a mistake. I'll go back with Ben Brown. As you can see, I'm doing like very small brush strokes, and now I'm going to do this. I will do as well here. You can see I try to dilute it a little bit, so it's not that light, it's a little bit translucent. Okay, and we are going to apply. Yeah, the inside is going to be quite tricky, but here we can apply just a little bit to break the flatness of the color. Okay. Something like that is okay. And now we are going to work on the other brown, and for the other brown I'm going to use some Messy Desert. Okay, some of the yellow, and I'm going to use XV88 that I also have on my palette. I will remove it from here, that is not helping me now. And I will start with XV88. I need to thin it down a little bit more. Take into account that here the shoulder part will cover big part. So what I will do is I will go, and also this will, a lot of this will be covered by the backpack. So now I'm going using the Messy Desert. And this is XV88 again. And in the most okay, again XV88. Now I will take XV88 I will do this part here. And some edges there. Okay. And now I need to use Rhinos height because it matches more with the tonality that I wanted to do. I will put it next to the XV88, so in case I want to do some mixture, because I want to glaze a little bit on the darker areas with glaze or blend with Rhinos height. So I dilute it. I want to add some shade. I need to wet the device. And here also. I know it's V88. Now, if you want, you can add some scratches using and you can smooth it with V88 if you need it, or you can use the contours. If you don't like it, you can use more from brown. There is the problem of this color that is a mixture between more from brown and Rhinos height. This is not really a complete equivalent, but you can see more from brown with Rhinos height will give this color. I wasn't happy with scratching, I think I will not do scratches. We need to highlight the top part. Sometimes you want to experiment something and maybe it's not looking how you were expecting, so the best, and now again Rhinos height with more from brown. Need a little bit more of Rhinos height, it's too light. Okay, and now I can take HV88. Do this like a weathering. Oh really? And I'm going to do now the gloves. The gloves are going to be done the same way I did the inside of the jacket. Lothar brown and paint blade brown. As I did the inside of the jacket, okay? So this is a little bit of a repetition and then via bark. Because this brown is different. And you want to keep a different look between leather parts. And you don't want all the leather to look the same. So I prefer to use two different recipes depending on the part we are painting. Okay, I will do the other hand that is on the weapon, like this one. Okay, using other brown and Brimble brown, and if this needed, not the violet bark. For example, that it will be needed now. With the violet bark. Clean this. Okay, so I will do the other hand, and I think I will put all the parts together. Okay, one thing that I was missing is to do the belt. So to do the belt, I will apply Reynolds guide here. Something like that. We want to do as well the other side, although it's not almost not visible. Then you can use a little bit of more from brown, but not too much. But a little bit of highlight, like that. Okay, and now we are ready to put everything together. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Now we have put all the parts together. Okay, and next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Aqueous Air Shade. We are going to do some additional washing or shading. So I will do it here at the base of the weapon. The other side. I will apply it as well on this. I want to increase the shading on this cooperish parts. And I will do the robe because we'll give a little bit more texture to the robe. Then I will apply a little bit here. And you can see when you apply Aqueous Air Shade, it gives more the sensation of more like iron instead of steel. It will give a little bit of depth to some parts. You can apply it well here, for example, to create some, just to break a little bit the uniformity we have on all these different parts. You can apply as well on the tube. I just want to create more to differentiate more the parts, to create more contrasting parts, play with the different metals, and I'm going to apply it as well here on the scale. Like that. Okay. Now the buttons, I think I will do them in an ivory color, like if they are made of ivory. I will apply Screaming Skull. Okay. I don't need too much. These parts are pretty small. Okay. Do like that. Display. Okay. Now we will take auric armor gold and I will apply it in parts where I want to increase the brightness of the gold. Looking a little bit dull in some parts. Okay, the way to then I will apply it as well. This symbol. Okay. I will take now administratum way. Just looking at. And I will do this part here. Something like that. And what I think I will add to that a little bit more variation, I will take now the skeleton horde. Okay. And I will do the visor of the gun. Like if the very pale brass thing. Okay, the cover as well. Now I will need to wait that this dries. You can do more parts if you want it, but I think doing this one, you can see it will be a very light brass color, so it's quite discreet. So I don't think I want to do more parts. You can do the beard if you want, but I'm not sure to do this. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take Agua Air Shade again. Okay, and with Agua Air Shade, I will put it there. This will improve the definition of these things. finishing, I will put a little bit here as a shading. Okay. Next, while this is drying, we can work on another part. I will know when I find my brush I want. I will use Zamesi Desert, and I will highlight a little bit. And just take it out of the base to do that, it's going to be easier. Because I just want to do a bit of highlight on this thing, and as well on the gloves. I mean on the back of the glove, to be sure. And that I make a small mistake, but it's not a problem. I take Reynolds height. I saw it. Okay. Now I think we are ready to paint the visor of the gun. So I'm going to put first, let me just mix it a little bit. And mix it, the colors here in the wet palette. So I'm going to put first this color, Lothian Blue. We are going to do the same that we have done. Then we are going to use Cantor Blue. Okay. And it's needed we mix it with some with a little bit of Lothian Blue if you want it. And we do like that. And now we apply it white. Like that. We can take Baharo Blue. This is going to be tricky because we have and we do like that. Okay, and we have again the visor done. And at this stage we are almost done. We don't have too much else to do because I will leave the skeleton on the ground. I will just add a little bit of using Maybelline brown. I will add a little bit more of highlights on the gloves. Okay. and I will add some brightness. I will use Scorpion, Brush Scorpion. I will highlight a little bit the parts there. Okay. I will use a little Brush Scorpion. I will add to make it a little bit brighter. Because it's quite dull, this metallic. Like that. The both sides. And the only thing that you can do different is how I approach the backpack. I went for almost one color on the backpack. If you like, you can go for more colors. It is up to the preference. Okay, I prefer to go for only this type of a steel color. But if you want to put more cooperish, just apply what we have done here on the weapon and other parts, apply it more on the backpack. But that's all. This is all what I will do. We just need to do, sorry, one additional thing before finishing. I will take again the silver, which is the brush. I don't want to damage it with brush. And I will apply. I want the weapon to do. I like the deep shade on the weapon, but I also want it to look sharp and bright on the edges. Okay, checking that I don't miss any part, and I think this will be nice for your games. So here we finalize the tutorial on Dagnai, okay, the whole the stock holder, the Holdenstock, and I hope you have found this video interesting. Please give a like if you have liked the video, share if you think other people can be interested. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.